Here to talk about How to Get Away with Murder, Season 2, Episode 2, She Dying. And we all know it's Annalise who's dying. But we already know she ain't gonna die for real because she's the lead of the show. Let's talk about the end result. About what happened 2 months later. Wes is running, so we see from the last episode, but he ran into Laura and Michaela. And then we find out that Connor is still in the house. He's trying to save or help Annalise and saying that it's all her fault. They go back in the house to get him, and Laura's so cold, she's like, we can't do anything for her. You can call the ambulance. You can try to help her. You can drive her to the hospital. You can do something. And then they finally get Connor to leave, and we see that St. Clair is on the steps at the bottom. She dead, like she dead for real. My question is, where's Caleb and Catherine? Because they're at their palace/mansion. And then you would think that Puppet, aka Wes, would stay. I mean, you would think all of them would stay. She did a lot for them, and they ain't grateful like that. If I was her, I would come for vengeance when I get out. And then there's Asher nowhere to be found, which is good for him because he ain't got to worry about lying or hiding or anything. 2 months earlier, still doing the Caleb and Catherine case. They get arrested for their aunt murder, but they don't know why they get arrested. Caleb threatens the cop. See, I feel like that's a mislead because it just makes it look like he's easy to kill someone. They have an arraignment in 72 hours. They tell Annalise and Frank and Bunny that they were together all night, but Annalise saw that Catherine was hiding something. Frank goes to get the seal warrant, and Bunny is in charge with Caleb and Catherine because Annalise can't be in 2 places at one time. They found out on the warrant that, so basically they ran a DNA test, couldn't find anything. Then they put Caleb's blood in the car so they had DNA on him. They got this help by Oliver because he broke into the Philadelphia database. So they go to court. Annalise get them off arraignment and said, don't kill nobody. If you lie again, I'm going to fire you. Getting to Annalise. Annalise goes to Nate's trial. Michaela wanted to go, but they're like, why would you want to go? Asher listening and stuff. Connor lies and tells the truth about Oliver and say that he has HIV and he's just gonna have sex with him. And Asher being stupid is like, I know you probably got a sweet ass, but you're a die. So insensitive. Annalise secretly meets with Eve. I was like, everybody probably can see something going on, y'all meeting secretly, and you know Eve will sit here and go and look like how much she cares about her, and they had fun the other night. She just be talking. Annalise always got to sit here and go extra and rubbing and stuff. I just feel like she's doing it. She cares and she loves sex, but she just want to do it to make sure she helps Nate. I don't know. They get into court and St. Clair's like, Annalise and Eve know each other, and it just shows that Annalise helped Nate kill her husband. So it draws attention to her. Annalise goes on the stand. Michaela, Connor, and West are there. And you hear the background of how her and Nate met and everything. It was hard for Eve because she over here trying to defend Nate. She don't want to hear this, and she also trying to help her friend Annalise. It just was a lot. Oliver shows up to give Connor a key, and Asher put his foot in his mouth. He's like, oh, I'm sorry you're going through what you're going through. Philadelphia is my favorite movie. Oliver is pissed. Annalise goes back on the stand. She goes off on St. Clair. Ooh, she went off on her. She was like, basically, you suck as a prosecutor and ain't nobody got time for this. She goes on the stand again and at least tell Eve that she thinks that Nate did it, had to point the blame on it. Eve was trying to get Nate to go on the stand and say that he had a fight with Sam and that's why he had his fingerprints on his ring. Nate's like, I ain't doing it. My whole thing with Nate is, you was with Annalise. Annalise set you up and got you fired, and you still dealt with Annalise. Then Annalise blamed you for this murder. She didn't have to get you a lawyer or anything. She could have just let you swim on your own, but she still did it because she had a way out to fix it. But you want to sit here and be difficult. You're stuck in this predicament regardless if you wanted to. You should just take her help. He threatened to be like, oh, I can just go say that she framed me and you're in on it. But you didn't. You haven't done it yet, so what's the big deal? Eve goes on and point all the blame on Annalise, which you would think that they were questioning because she didn't reply. She didn't deny it. She didn't claim it. She didn't do anything on the stand, which was weird. Nathan basically got off because the judge, like, is supposed to be pointing and accusing Nate and giving evidence to Nate, but you all over the place and you accusing your very witness, Annalise. So he gets off. Eve comes to Annalise's home, and Annalise was like, we're fine. And she breaks down and was like, why did you have to hurt me? Like, I knew you had to blame me, but why did you have to hurt me? She tell her, oh, I always in love with you. You know, I said I moved on, but I didn't. She was done with it, but Annalise had to start kissing her. They get it on and everything. Annalise had on some freaky thong with a chain or something. I was like, oh, go ahead, Annalise, get it on. She be the aggressive and started, but Eve be the one that be pouncing. So she spends the night, and again, you just got accused of knowing each other, but y'all spend the night with each other. And guess who was watching? I thought it was St. Clair, but it was Nathan. It's like, Nathan, she got you off. Who cares now? Move on. But you know what? He ain't gonna move on. He ain't gonna move on. Let's talk about Bunny. Annalise is still belittling Bunny. I need you to go stand over her while she sleep. Put your hand over her mouth and say, look, helper, if you keep sitting here disrespecting me, I'ma do what I did to Rebecca. That's what she need to do, because I'm sitting here tired of her being mousy and just taking it. It's the difference between being passive. She is beyond passive. Annalise, they did have a heart that I liked or whatever. I felt bad. Annalise was like, you can't make a decision without me. Bunny's like, you don't want me to. You won't let me do anything. I just felt like it was a child-mother dynamic thing, which is true. She won't let her do anything when she tried, but she's just going to have to man up. Which Annalise pretty much tell other people what to do, but I guess hers is so mousy. And Annalise saved her for something, which Annalise thinks she ruined her. I'm thinking Bunny done killed somebody before, and Annalise got her off, and she feels like she owed her. And she probably tried to sleep with Sam too, or maybe she had a crush on Sam. I don't know. Something happened. We gotta see it, see what happened. Ashley keep asking Bunny stuff, and she keeps, you know, wherever they are, she keep like, why don't you come over and let me do something? How about y'all chill out? Y'all working. And it's like, why don't you wonder why Ashley keep asking stuff? But he puts it with a compliment, so it makes it okay. Now it's okay because Ashley can go back. I was wondering, was Ashley cheating? But he felt bad for sitting here giving St. Clair information, and now he don't feel as bad, so now he can go back to her. Frank tell Bunny, or rubbed it in her face on how she killed the girl. It's like, Annalise, get over it. Easy for him to say. Michaela emailed, you know, Egg 911, and she got a reply back. And then when they were at the courthouse, some dude just magically come out named Levi that just magically popped up. I was thinking that he probably located her number. And I was thinking, why they just didn't get Oliver to do that and figure out who it is? But he magically come. Connor's like, oh, he's hot, you should date him. She was like, nah, he's in the courthouse, he might be a criminal. And when her and Oliver were talking, which they got a good relationship, was cool, he was saying you should go out on a date. They ended up going out on a date, and we see, let me back this up. The landlord asked Wes, did he want any of Rebecca's stuff, or he wanted to go through it? He said no. So when he came home that night, he looked through the stuff and got a picture of Rebecca with two friends, and guess who one of the friends was? Levi. I was like, that is interesting. Connor was, she knew that Oliver was mad. He was like, well, to be fair, tell me, how did you get HIV positive just to hurt me? I was thinking it was going to be a more serious situation right here. Oliver went out, got drunk because Connor cheated on him. Slept with somebody he don't even remember what they looked like. And that's how he got HIV positive. You know what? I'm thinking it's going to be somebody that's going to come up, or somebody who don't think is gay, or it's going to come up in one of the investigations. Could have been Levi. Who knows? And then they all have it. Laura tries to go sleep with Frank, and Frank was talking. I was like, who? Frankie over there? And he was like, if you want this, you're going to have to sit here and get to know me. I was like, go ahead on, Frank. I think she was a little jealous because he was talking dirty to the lady who helped him get the warrant. And then Asher met up with St. Clair and was like, you can suck it, because now I ain't got to be your mole because the case is over. She was like, oh, that's cool. But when you get done with your woman, which she probably know is Bunny, tell her I'm the new prosecutor on the case that they're doing now. Leave a message, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Really Madalyn, and I'll see you next week.